Inside, tell me is your Yoni egg inside? This is just a coincidence of a song that I'm listening to now. It just happens to work out with Yoni Eggs. Inside, tell me is your Hey! Hi everyone, Atavia here. And I am here with a review. Oh my goodness gracious. This is something I've been waiting to talk about. It's about like women's health and self-love. I think it's so cool that people like keep up with you and they want you to put their product on your brand. How cool is it to find people that are in alignment with like your beliefs and the things that you want to put out into the world, and they reach out to you. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. So I was contacted by the owner of Bliss Yoni Eggs. I don't know her name. She sent me, I'm so sorry, I don't know your name. I don't think we were ever formally introduced. I don't know if you know this, but I'm Atavia, and I love your products. I love what you put out into the world. It's nice to formally meet you via camera. But like I was saying, the owner of Bliss Yoni Eggs reached out to me on Instagram, and she was like, hey girl, hey, you know, I like your style, I like your vibe. Would you like to be sent a Yoni egg and review it? And I was like, oh my god, yes, because I've followed Bliss Yoni Eggs for a while now, because Earth Mama Medicine talks about Bliss Yoni Eggs all the time, and I've been interested in getting a Yoni egg for quite some time now. So when she reached out to me, I was like, oh my gosh, talk about alignment. But yeah, she sent me an egg to review, and that's what today's video is gonna be. I don't know if I said that. And this is my honest review. If we're gonna be real, this egg was sent to me like 2 months ago, and I've just been really slow with this review, but I wanted to give it an honest trial and actually have my own opinions rather than just getting it and using it once and being like, oh, it's nice. I wanted to actually use it often and see if I actually saw improvements. So I was like, okay, I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna take some time to actually try it out, and then I'll do my review. And she was like, yeah, it's cool, do your thing. And then I trialed it out, and then I just procrastinated for a while. So I'm so sorry. It's been a few months. I'm so sorry, girl. But I hope you're okay with me posting it now. I don't know if you guys know about Yoni Eggs. I don't think I'm really the one to educate about it, because I do my own research and I pick up my own ideas about them. But I can link you some videos and articles down in the description box so you can find out more information if you've never even heard of what a Yoni egg is or anything like that. I'll link some things down below that you can watch and read that has helped me out in my decision and wanting to try one. So I was sent this egg. Oh, look at that beauty. We're just gonna take some time to just look at its beauty. Yeah? Wow. And the thing about Yoni Eggs is that they're crystals. They are actually crystals from the earth, and so everyone's gonna look different. Even if you order the same exact stone as I have, they're gonna look different. And I got a medium undrilled egg, which is a journey in itself. And this is a bloodstone. I just gravitated more towards the bloodstone than any other stone, and what it represents and its powers and properties I just identified with. I've had quite an experience with this. This is quite a learning curve to it, and it's a journey in itself, and I'm happy to be on this journey. I'm going to tell you about my experience using it. The first time, now this is my first Yoni egg ever. I've never had a Yoni egg, and oh, by the way, it was sent in this cute little pink box that I still have in my room. But it also came with a pouch, and I use that to carry it around when I'm wearing it. So just in case it comes out, I can just pop it in the bag, you know, call it a day. So I used it on and off for a few weeks. I tried to use it like every 2 or 3 days. And when I used it, I did the whole cleansing, I did the whole charging during I think it was a new moon. I charged it during a new moon. and I use Palo Santo to clarify it and purify it when I use it. And I take the time to meditate with it because you gotta set your intentions. I do believe in that very, very deeply, that it's important to set your intentions before you just pop it on in. I take all that time out when I'm using the egg. I take that whole time out, so I don't use it unless I know I have time to do all of that, to like cleanse it if I feel like it needs to be cleansed, to like meditate with it, and to exercise with it before I go about my day. And all of these things I've read on the Bliss Yoni Eggs website. Honestly, I just read her guide, the Yoni Egg guide on the website, and it's been very helpful for me. Most of the time that I use it, it stays in forever, and I wasn't really comfortable with the idea of having a string, because you can get it drilled and put like a string in it and use it like a tampon. The first time I used it, I was having cramps because in 2017 I was diagnosed with uterine fibroids. Every now and again I noticed like a little tiny cramp on the right side of my body, on the right side of my pelvis. And so the first time I used it, I was having that cramp feeling, and as soon as I put it in, the cramp went away. I kid you not. As soon as I put it in. I'm not exaggerating. And I was like, what kind of sorcery? That, it kind of sold me, even though that was very quick, but it really sold me. I wasn't sure. I read a lot that it was just supposed to come out naturally, so I didn't want to like agitate it and try to like get it out. So after I was sitting around for like 4 hours, I was like, okay, it's been in there for a while, it should probably come out. So I was like, let me just, you know, try to pull it out. But it was not having it. It was chilling in there like a little nest. It was like nesting. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll leave it for another few hours. Another 2 or 3 hours go by, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's no way it's supposed to be in here that long. And I try to push. I googled an article on how to get your yoni egg out, and they're like, just push, you know, it's like having a baby, just push. So I tried to push. Nothing came out. And then I was like, oh my gosh, okay, let me stop being weird, let me just let it sit. I put this on myself. I decided to get the undrilled. I should have known, you know, but you know, I let my mind get the best of me. A few more hours pass. I'm like, oh my gosh, this Yoni egg still ain't out. Whatever. So I'm just chilling. I'm sitting around, and then I go to the bathroom like normally, you know, and then all of a sudden I just feel this thing, and I'm like,
oh my gosh, what the heck is that? Did I like break my yoni? Did I break it? Oh my god, what's happening? Oh my god, oh no.
It's just like, you can feel it. When it's coming out, you can feel it. And if you've never felt that feeling before, it's gonna be a little startling. It kind of feels like maybe giving birth to a hen. I don't know what giving birth feels like. It like started moving. I had my little freak out for 5 seconds, and then it just finds its way on out. And I'm like, no, you gotta make sure you brace yourself. You gotta keep your hand right there. If you feel something moving, you better keep your hand there, because it's gonna fall on the toilet. It's gonna fall on the toilet. So I start feeling it moving, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and then it just plops out. It just plops out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that was one of the craziest, wildest rides I've ever been through. That was my very first experience. So after that, I was used to it. You know, I knew the whole drill. It's gonna come out when it's ready, and don't try to force it. Just chill and meditate with it and set your intentions for it. I did that for a while, and every single time I've had a positive experience. I've tried it while I'm just going out running errands, while I'm at school. I've tried it like just working out. I've had great experiences. I have had no negative experiences with it, except for my most recent experience was negative, but it's only negative because of me. No one else's problem. Yeah, and I was doing that for a while, and I did notice a significant change in my cramps, like period cramps and the cramps because of fibroids. And I would say it's because of I do this. I do practice with my yoni egg, and I also yoni steam every week. And that has changed my life. My periods are short, they're painless, they're quick, they're light. It's made my life so easy and simple, and I cannot rave about the use of Yoni Eggs more, and it gets you in tune with yourself. And I am excited to get a new egg and see what each new egg brings, because if you're familiar with crystals, they do have their own properties. They do aid in different things. I mean, these things are high quality. These things, they're budget friendly. Bliss Yoni Eggs probably has the most inexpensive, high quality eggs you could find online, on anywhere. Okay, the most recent time I used this was like last week, and I did the intentions, I did the exercise and everything, and I decided it was just gonna be a day of errands. So I go about my day, I get some work done, and I decide to go to Pete's Coffee. Okay, I was at a coffee shop, living my life, doing some work, and I go to the bathroom. And this bathroom was filthy. I mean, public restrooms are already pretty dirty, but this one was pretty nasty. So I'm using the bathroom, and I forget that the Yoni Egg is in, so I'm not ready to brace anything. And I'm using the bathroom, and this falls in the nasty toilet.
Hell no.
I literally screamed in the bathroom. I'm pretty sure people outside were like, what's going on? But this popped out into the toilet. Luckily I caught it before it like went down the toilet hole, but it was in the toilet bowl, just chilling underneath all my bathroom stuff, you know, all my bathroom stuff.
Hell to the no.
It was just chilling in there. So I don't know about y'all, but I don't feel comfortable putting this back in my yoni, even with all like the cleansing and the boiling and I don't feel comfortable using this egg anymore because it fell in a public toilet. If it was my toilet, I would be a little more lenient, but it was a public nasty coffee shop toilet, so my sanitation meter is like on a high. Like I don't want to mix that. I'm sorry. This is gonna have to go up on a shelf just so I can stare at it and remember the good times we had, but I will no longer be using this for Yoni Egg practice. I hope you enjoyed the story time ramble that I just went on. I don't even know where this video went, but I want to say thank you to the owner of Bliss Yoni Eggs for reaching out to me and sending me a Yoni Egg. You are amazing, girl. You are great. And the note that you read, it was so sweet. It filled my heart. I really wish I had it. It was like a very personal note directed towards me, and that is so sweet to get when you receive things from companies. It's so nice to like receive a personal handwritten note. Girl, thank you so much for watching this video. I do want to do more videos like this. Maybe I'll do a video about yoni steaming. I hope you guys research and get into your own health of your body health and research good things and feed yourself good things. And if you're interested in yoni practice, you can also always ask me questions. I'm open to answer any questions that I can. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see me in the future, you know, in your dreams maybe. And if you want to check me out on my social media, my name is ataviatatiana on Instagram, and you can also check out my blog where I post about body positivity, fashion, travel. You can check me out at ataviatatiana.com. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye. So go get your Yoni Eggs from Bliss Yoni Eggs. Ooh, sponsored, but love. Ow, that actually kind of hurts. It's a stone, don't it hurt? Oh my gosh. On this journey, I was like, the whole process of putting. Now I'm really mature when it comes to like being in touch with yourself. I'm like a child, you know. I kind of giggle at the word yoni. So the whole sensation of the egg being inserted, it just reminds me of if you were a kid when VCRs were around, and if you've ever put a VCR in a VCR tape and you like watched it go, watch the like VCR player suck in the VCR tape, That's exactly what it feels like to put your yoni egg in.